Monday, March 20th, 1944. Dear Kitty, this morning Peter asked me if I would come again one evening, and I said that I really didn't disturb him, and if there's room for one, there's room for two. I said that I couldn't come every evening because that wouldn't like it downstairs, but he thought that I needed to let that bother me. Then I said that I would love to come one Saturday evening, and especially asked him to warn me when there was a moon. Then we'll go downstairs, he answered, and look at the moon from there. In the meantime, a little shadow has fallen on my happiness. I've thought for a long time that Margot liked Peter quite a lot too. How much she loves him, I don't know, but I think it's rest. I must cause her terrible pain each time I'm with Peter, and the funny part of it is that she hardly shows it. I know quite well that I'm desperately jealous, but Margot only says that I needn't pity her. I think it's so rotten that you should be the odd one out, I added. I'm used to that, she answered, somewhat bitterly. I don't dare tell Peter this yet, perhaps later on, but we've got to talk about so many other things first. I had a little ticking off yesterday evening from Mommy, which I certainly deserved. I mustn't overdo my indifference towards her, so in spite of everything, I must try once again to be friendly and keep my observations to myself. Even Pim is different lately. That's her father. He's trying not to treat me as such a child, and it makes him much too cool. See what comes of it. Enough for now. I'm full to the brim with Peter and can do nothing but look at him. Evidence of Margot's goodness. I received this today. March 20th, 1944. And this is her sister writing her. When I said yesterday that I was not jealous of you, I was only 50% honest. It is like this. I'm jealous of neither you nor Peter. I only feel a bit sorry that I haven't found anyone yet, and am not likely to for the time being, with whom I can discuss my thoughts and feelings. But I should not grudge it to you for that reason. One misses enough here anyways, things that other people just take for granted. On the other hand, I know for certain that I would never have got so far with Peter anyway, because I have the feeling that if I wished to discuss a lot with anyone, I should want it to be on rather intimate terms with him. I would want to have the feeling that he understood me through and through without me having to say much, but for that reason it would have to be someone whom I felt was my superior intellectually, and that is not the case with Peter. But I can imagine it being so with you and Peter. You are not doing me out of anything which is my due. Do not approach yourself, in the least on my account. You and Peter can only gain my friendship. This is her reply to Margot, her sister. Dear Margot, I thought your letter was exceptionally sweet, but I still don't feel quite happy about it, nor do I think I shall. At present time there is no question of such confidence as you have in mind between Peter and myself, but in the twilight beside an open window you can say more to each other than in a brilliant sunshine. Also, it's easier to whisper your feelings than to trumpet them forth out loud. I believe that you are beginning to feel a kind of sisterly affection for Peter, and that you would love to help him just as much as I do. Perhaps you would still be able to do that sometime, although this is not the kind of confidence we have in mind. I think it must come from both sides. I believe that's the reason why Daddy and I have never got so far. Let's talk about it. Let's not talk about it anymore, but if you still want anything, please write to me about it, because I can say what I mean much better on paper. You don't know how much I admire you, and I only hope that I may yet acquire some of the goodness that you and Daddy have, because now I don't see much difference between you and Daddy in that sense. Yours, Anne. That was March 20th, 1944, from the Diary of Anne Frank. If you haven't already, click the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you.